3, 2, 1. Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Get to Know podcast. It is basically what the title says, where we get someone on and we get to know them. Today, we have my good friend ExcelHD. Hello.
Hello.
That was a bit delayed. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. How are you today?
I'm alright, I'm not too bad. So, this is like my first ever time doing anything like this, so you'll have to excuse it if it's shoddy, but we've just got a couple questions, and we're just going to basically get to know you, as the title suggests.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, so
What's the
I'm
first
just gonna
question,
start off,
brother?
I'm basically going to start off just a little sort of just get in there. Why the name Excel? We'll start off with that.
Oh no, it's so embarrassing. Oh, right. Basically, I had a channel before ExcelHD called Southern Fried Dan, which isn't much better. I like Southern Fried Chicken, and my name's Dan, so I put the two together. Really easy username. This one, I used to be quite into like esports and stuff, and I wanted my own team called Excel Gaming. And I made this new channel, couldn't think of a username, and I thought, I used to like the word Excel. I'm going to use that, but what can I put at the end of Excel? Because there's going to be about 1 million other channels called Excel. I'll put HD in my username. Even though my videos aren't even HD. No, don't say that.
There's a lot of times where I'll Google you, and a lot of the first things that come up is the PowerPoint, not the PowerPoint, the Word, Microsoft Excel.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. To be fair, the HD makes me stand out among the other Excels.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why I called myself ExcelHD.
That's not bad reasoning. I mean, I'm going MXZ for no reason whatsoever. So, yeah.
You know what? I wondered about that actually. Hang on, I'm going to interview you now. Why MXZ?
It sounded cool. That was literally the only reason. It sounded cool. I thought, yeah.
Do the letters not stand for anything at all?
Nope. I was in year 7 and I needed a Minecraft username, and I put MXZ634 Gaming, and it's slowly just become MXZ. That is it.
634 Gaming.
Yeah,
and I thought Southern Fried Dan was bad.
Now, you say about Southern Fried Dan, but what about Danny Boy 100 IFY?
Funnily enough, that's actually my second ever YouTube account. My first YouTube account, I'm going to get into this actually.
Yeah.
Do you remember Base Hunter? You know, the whole,
do.
no, you're gone. Yeah. My first ever account was called Base Hunter 24/7.
Oh.
I only knew one song they did. It was that Now You're Gone song. But I made out I was the biggest fan in the world. Danny Boy 100 Iffy was then made because Base Hunter 24/7 got hacked by someone.
No.
I had like one sub. Don't know why anyone would hack me. Hope for enjoying that channel. Hope we're making millions off it. Danny Boy 100 Iffy was just a suggested name.
Is that
it was just a suggested name. Yeah. I didn't even want to make videos at that point. I just wanted a channel so I could comment shit on other people's videos. That's the whole reason. So once again, nothing exciting for you there. There's no deep story behind my username, I'm afraid.
And Southern Fried Dan was literally just because you liked fried chicken. Your name's Dan.
Hey, it's not a tragic name. It's a good name. Listen, right. Imagine if Southern Fried Dan blew up. I got to 1k subs on the channel, okay? Which isn't fantastic, but it's still quite good.
Yeah, good.
Imagine if that blew up. How easy to remember is that username?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's better than MXZ65Y Gaming or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's...
Go suck yourself.
Alright. Okay, so we went back a little bit then, because we went back to your old channel. So I want to go a bit further back. Well, it's probably around the same time.
No, can we not?
to year 7 Minecraft, and sort of how was gaming for you back then? Like, because obviously you're a gaming-based channel.
Ah.
Did you just start around
Yes,
Minecraft?
yes,
Was that like the
yes.
first game that you played, or?
So, if you're talking year 7, like the inspiration as to why I do YouTube in general, I used to watch the Yogscast a lot. If you've ever heard of them.
Yeah, Shadows of Israfel is something that cropped up when I was looking for stuff
Thank
about you.
That exact series is what got me into YouTube, mate. That exact series.
I've honestly never heard of it.
I used to.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
You never heard of it?
No, I'd literally never heard of it until I was doing my research. But yeah, what was
I know
it?
this is your podcast, but I am extremely angry. I want you to know that. You have offended me, and we're not even 10 minutes in.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But yeah, that was a series that the Yogscast did. It was kind of like a skit-based series. They had little characters like Old Peculiar, Israfel, and other people I can't really remember. And they used to make like little 20-minute videos where they explore the lands of Minecraft and go to different cities that have been built by their builder team. And I used to love them. I would go home after school every single day, watch YouTube videos from the Yogscast and people like Uberhacks and Nova and stuff, and I'd also play games constantly as well. I used to play a lot of Minecraft back in the day. I didn't have many friends, I won't lie to you. That might come as a bit of a shock. But I've always been doing something with gaming. Always.
So is that like
it's such a good
first
pastime.
memory? Is Minecraft like the first memory of gaming? Like big.
I wouldn't say it's the first memory. Minecraft's the first thing that made me want to do YouTube in general. The first gaming experience I've ever had is like Pong on the PS1, and like the Sega and stuff like that. I used to have all of them. But Minecraft's like the first inspiration to start YouTube, basically.
Fair enough. And so they were all your inspiration, like Yogcast and all like the classic Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah.
What about now?
I used to love them.
What about now? Like
now?
So you talked about YouTubers that like inspired you in the past. What about now? Like YouTubers that you enjoy watching now, if there is any.
I don't watch as many YouTubers now. I watch mostly my friends, really. I watch your videos. I watch the rest of the Winkies. I try and support as many people as possible, but I don't watch too many creators now because I spend a lot of time editing my own videos, so I don't have a whole lot of time to watch other people's and support other people now. But this is going to sound sad. I'm still into Minecraft, you know. I've only just rediscovered it. I've been watching a guy called Flip recently. He's like a professional builder, and he does series and stuff like that where he makes little towns, and he had a hardcore series which I've just finished watching. I've been quite enjoying that, I won't lie to you. It's kind of giving me that nostalgic feeling of like the videos I used to watch, the survival Minecraft videos that I used to watch when I was younger, in a way. Yeah. So I'm only really watching him for the nostalgia.
Yeah. That's
but
fair
then
enough.
I did like Fitz before he went on his hiatus after the whole Call Me Carson ordeal.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think because it's quite like evident that you kind of like people like him, obviously in your videos. As with me, to be fair, it's like a lot of people take inspiration from him. But what do you think about like all the misfits and everything now? Because I know for me personally, I don't know. They're not the same anymore after all that. The videos.
Yeah, true.
They don't hit as well.
Yeah, no. Well, the thing is, with any YouTuber that's successful, you're gonna have a point where the kind of like the fall of the YouTuber almost. Unless you can maintain that quality in every single video, there's gonna be walls where you hit, and the quality may go down every now and then, and your audience might grow up and not enjoy your content as much. So it's something that'll probably happen to a lot of creators, like me and you. If we ever blow up, I'm sure we're gonna have days where our content kind of drops in quality. Maybe people don't enjoy it the same as they used to. So I'm not surprised, but I'm also a bit gutted because I did like the Misfits quite a lot, and it doesn't feel the same anymore. I will be honest. Yeah,
I agree. Right, we're on the topic of YouTuber groups, so we might as well move to your group, the Winkies. I want to know I kind of want to know how that came about. Like, who started it, or how did each member come about, and things like
Oh,
that.
okay. So, Wadism and Mr. Bio were the first two members. Wadism doesn't shut up about that. He thinks he's like the granddad of the group, like the owner. If you get him on the podcast, that's all they talk about. Like, I'm the boss of the Winkies. But yeah, they were the first two members, and there was a couple of other people as well, but they didn't stick around. I was actually the third official member of the group, but at the time I was in another group, which didn't really work out. I don't know if you're aware of UK YouTube at all, are you? Like Cam Kirkham,
Not
Marky,
really.
Bambino
Oh, a
Becky,
little bit,
all
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Well, they've
bit.
got a friend called Ranty, if you've ever heard of him. The short little chubby guy.
I can't say I have.
Well, he appears. He mostly films with Bambino Becky now, but I was in a group with him, and I was proper hyped about it. I looked like the absolute biggest leech in the world. Ranty had 10k subs at the time. We had Mott Movies, who had 12k, I believe, and we had Chris and Only, who had 7k at the time. I had 300 subs, so it didn't look great on my part, and I was really happy about this group. We made 2 videos, recorded a couple more, and then Ranty just disappeared off the face of the earth. He wouldn't reply to anyone. He just left the group completely when it had only just started. So I was in this like limbo. I didn't really know what to do, and I knew Wadism at the time as well, and I used to play Apex Legends with him quite a bit and Fallout. And he was kind of bugging me to join the Winkies, but I was like, I don't know, because this group's I don't know what's going to happen with it. I don't know if Ranty's going to come back randomly. But then I just thought, fuck it, and I just scrapped the grotto off, which was the old group, and then I joined the Winkies. And in all honesty, I've been happier since. I've really found a niche, an audience. I've found an editing style that I like with the group. We all have great chemistry together. We're all very committed to YouTube and video editing, and I've really enjoyed it with them all.
That's fair enough. So you said that you were the third one. Obviously now you've got Blue and a couple others. How did they come about?
So, originally, a guy called Momo was the fourth member, but he didn't stick around because he didn't feel we were kind of there for him that much in a way. We didn't really record with him too much, but in reality, he isolated himself quite a lot. We have a Facebook group chat that we're talking all the time. That's how we plan a majority of our videos, and he didn't want to add us on Facebook for some weird reason, despite us knowing what he looked like and despite him showing his face on stream all the time. So he missed out in that aspect. He used to also plan really weird sessions of games we don't have. So we never really got to play with him much. And he was also in America as well, so different time zones. So he ended up leaving. And then we got Blue on, because we were scouting YouTube Talk. Just real quick, actually, have you ever been on YouTube Talk?
I haven't. What is it?
It's a cesspool, an absolute cesspool. Oh, mate, it's basically a forum where you find other like-minded creators such as yourself to collab with, and it's just full of people that want to be just like Vanos Gaming.
Oh.
It's the worst place the worst website I've ever seen, dude. It's scary.
I'll stay clear.
Yeah, so that's where we found Blue anyway, because we put an ad out because we wanted a new member after Momo left, and we had quite a lot of people replying to us actually. But there's something about Blue. I'm quite good at spotting if people have potential. It's why they always put me in charge of like sorting collabs out and shit. I saw potential in Blue, so I started playing a couple of games with him, and he fit the bill really well. And then we discovered his rage side. We didn't know about that at first. He's a very angry man. And lastly, we got Jude. Jude's been one of our mods in the Discord for a long time, and his editing's been improving massively over the past couple of months, so we thought we'd give him a shot as well. And then that's how the group stands today.
Fair enough. Are you looking for any more members, or are you just sort of you happy with what you got now?
Ooh, we're undecided at the moment. We're undecided.
Right.
If the right person appears, we might do.
All right. So
But
you're not on the
we
lookout at
have
the
to have
minute.
like
It's just
a
sort
month
of
or so.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So while I want to go back to sort of the past content and go back to a series that was sort of where your channel sort of started, or the content that you make now is kind of shown a little bit, and that was the funny Skype series, the Skype moments that you used to create. What, what were they about, and
Oh,
are they kind of what led you to do what you do now, or?
uh, oh, they were great videos. I won't lie. I sometimes go back and watch them just for the nostalgia. I don't know what to say about that. I won't lie. I really enjoyed making them, and they might have something to do with like the editing I do now. I've edited the occasional Discord moment recently with webcams and everything. I like putting text under people's names and stuff, under people's pictures. Sorry, so that might have something to do with that. But oh god. Yeah, I don't think that's had much inspiration on the editing at the moment. But man, why'd you have to fucking bring them videos up? Jesus, I didn't think you were gonna be that savage and go back that far. That's
Yeah, I
like
went for
4 years ago. Oh my god,
Right.
I can't even remember what the question was. I'm that embarrassed.
Well, we'll move on anyway because yeah. Well, it was kind of related to that, in a sense, but so you talked a little bit about your Southern Fried Dan channel and how then you moved over to Excel. Looking back now, are you happy that you sort of scrapped that and started again, or do you wish you'd stuck on that one?
Yes, I am
Yes.
very happy I've scrapped that channel. The whole reason I scrapped it was because everybody in my high school knew about it, and it was a pain in the arse. You'd have videos being played in ICT, and everyone would be asking about the channel. I heard rumours about people playing it on surround sound at parties, and like, I knew the videos were shit back then. I did know. I was still learning how to edit and stuff, and my commentary voice wasn't exactly the best. I talked like I had a peg on my nose, like that. So I understand why people took the piss. I do. Looking back, I understand it, but it was just embarrassing. It's just not what you need at all. So I'm happy. I scrapped that channel, made this new one. I'm at a point now where I don't really care if people find out about this new channel now. I'm happy with my editing. I'm happy with my my style in general. So I do put the occasional thing on Instagram, talking about my channel or my TikTok. That's on my main account, by the way, not the ExcelHD account. So yeah, I am happy.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, right.
Thank
we'll
you.
move on to a little bit about just sort of gaming, because obviously your channel is based around gaming. Specifically at the minute, COD. And I wanted to know, what do you think about COD at the minute? Like, with the new game coming out, is it still good, or I don't know? Like with the skill bits.
Listen, Isaac, this might come as a surprise to you, but COD is the least enjoyable game I have ever played in my entire life. I cannot stand it, and it is my niche. I have to play it. I have no choice. I don't like Cold War. I can't be arsed with the player base sitting in corners. It's like I came from Modern Warfare 2. That was the first one I ever played, and it was such a good game. You rarely got anyone camping. No one cared about KD. Everyone was just running around trying to get fall on their interventions. But no, you get people sat in fucking every corner ever, sat behind beds, in shelves. They're finding glitch spots on the top of fucking buses and shit. COD is such a different game now. And I'm going to sound old here, but the Zoomers have discovered it. I don't know why children like sitting in corners, but it just needs to stop. And Warzone as well. Don't get me started on Warzone. There's a skin on Warzone, right? And there's no right way of saying this. Every time I talk about this skin, I sound racist, but it's not my intention. It's a woman, a black woman, right? Black outfit.
Yeah.
You can see why I get accused of this now. A full black outfit. Everybody runs around with that, sits in the shadows, and you're dead. COD is the least enjoyable game I have ever played in my entire life. But Blue hates it even more, so that makes me enjoy it.
What about zombies though? I'm enjoying the Cold War zombies. That's one bit that I like. And you made a video about zombies. You like that?
Yeah, I do enjoy zombies. Now they've brought up a new map now, so I've not really played it a lot yet, but it does seem quite fun. The last map was getting quite stale, because I've been considering going for Dark Matter, because I'm a bit of a sweat. I don't think I could survive like 100 games of that same map, so I'm happy they brought out the new map.
Well, we're talking about COD, the state of COD, but what about just gaming as a whole? Because for me, like, there's always like a popular game that comes in waves, and the last one was kind of Fortnite, and then Warzone kind of brought it back a little bit. But what do you think about gaming at the minute? Like, is it stale? Are we just waiting now for the next big, like, Fortnite, or what do you reckon?
Isaac, I'm waiting for Battlefield 6. I need Battlefield 6 to come out. I'm dying for it. Because all I'm doing at the moment is playing COD. I'm trying to get into other games as well. I tried Sea of Thieves. I wasn't very good at it, and for some weird reason, I've got a good PC, but I lagged so much on that game, and there was nothing I could do about it. I am just waiting for the next big game to come out. Or just even a new... I don't really enjoy Battle Royales, but a new Battle Royale. Something that's different than COD. I mean, I tried that... Have you heard of Hyperscape at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like, that came out, and I was really excited, and I started playing it and realised I didn't enjoy it. Because, I don't know, games just seem tailored to fucking children nowadays. Everything involves jumping miles into the air and laser beaming other people. Like, there's no boots on the ground games anymore that are enjoyable. I mean, I tried Escape from Tarkov as well. I've played about 10 games, I've got 1 kill. I can't bloody play that. But gaming at the moment, it is a bit stale. It is a bit stale. Like I say, Battlefield 6 will be incredible. I can see it now. I saw some footage of it, one of the towers being destroyed, and it looked mad.
Personally, I'm waiting for just a GTA 6 or something. I don't know, but I think everything seems to just be...
You might be waiting a while.
Yeah, but everything seems to be just be like rehashes at the minute. It's either just Battle Royale or a GTA similar game or a COD similar game. There's nothing like new. But then what else can they do?
Yeah, I do agree with you. They need to just find a new genre of game. Because, like you say, everything is just Battle Royale.
That's why I think...
I know that everything's been done nowadays. That's the issue. Like, nothing new can come out.
That's why I think VR's slowly taking off, because that is, like...
Yes.
The only other step for a different thing. Like...
Yes. Yeah. Dude, I'm so tempted to get that headset, man. I'm so tempted to get into the VR game. It's unreal.
It is good. I don't know. I think there's just the price barrier and being able to have a PC that can run it, I guess. But...
Yeah. The only issue I have is my office isn't too big. Like, I feel like I'm going to end up walking into the wall or something.
Yeah, that's the other issue, isn't it? Because I think on the Oculus...
It would make a good clip, though. Let's be honest. It would make a good clip.
No, the Oculus I've got...
That would go viral.
The Oculus I've got
I'll let you speak now. I'll let you speak now. It's okay. Go on.
The Oculus I've got it only allows... Well, no, it doesn't only allow, but it suggests a 6 foot by 6 foot space. And, like, that's quite a big space. Like, not everyone's got that. So I feel like that's the only barrier with VR.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that. Mine's like 2 foot at the most. Actually, bigger than that, innit? But, yeah, I definitely don't have that. But you can stay seated, can't you?
Yeah, you can. There is options for that.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that'd be really weird though, because I've never actually used a VR headset. Like you just sat down, but your character's moving. I feel like that'd be really strange.
It's on some of the games where you don't move and you're just doing stuff with your arms or it's slow movement, it's alright. But as soon as you start running really fast and you're stood still, but you're also moving somewhere, it makes me so motion sick. Like,
Oh, I bet. To be fair, before you change the topic, I did see one game that I really wanted to play, and it was free as well. It was a roller coaster one. I'd end up like bringing my hairdryer in or something and turning it on and just holding it in front of me like I'm actually on the roller coaster or something. I was looking through the images as well. There's like lava maps and stuff. It sounds a bit dangerous.
That would make a fantastic clip. You stood in front of a hairdryer. Okay.
That would be really good, man.
That would be fantastic. Alright. Sort of a last question relating YouTube before I move on to a little bit more of other stuff. What's the end goal with YouTube? Is it literally just to grow the channel, or is there something else you want to sort of like pave off and do after YouTube, or what's the end goal with it all?
Honestly, mate, YouTube's just a hobby for me. There's so many people that jump into it like, oh, I've got 10 subscribers, but I'm going to make this a full-time career. It's like, it's not the mindset to have. I just do it as a hobby. If I grow, I grow. That's amazing. But I'm just doing it for experience. Like, I just really enjoy video editing, and to be fair, I wouldn't mind a job in the video editing industry. Like, editing for somebody else, maybe, but I literally just do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy playing games with my mates. I enjoy editing them clips together. I also enjoy the nice comments I get as well, because I get a lot of comments like, you know, this video cheered me up and stuff. I do it for that as well. I'm not saying I wouldn't say no to a job in it, let's be honest. Would not say no. But right now, the goal is to just carry on as I am, keep growing the channel up, and see where it goes.
That's fair enough. So, okay.
What about you, actually? I want to know what your goals are. What are your goals with it? That's something I'm curious about.
I have a... Okay, so I don't want to do YouTube forever. I kind of have a path that requires YouTube to push me forwards, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I'd love to build up a YouTube channel and be able to like live off that, like, but yeah, and then I'd love to do like voice acting or something. I don't know. I'd love to be able to learn that. Yeah. Although the thing that would then build up to, hopefully, is I'd love to direct. Like, directing is kind of like my biggest thing I enjoy. Yeah. Directing films. That's what I'm doing at uni. That would be the end goal, really. But then I'll be able to. I think I could be able to do that off the back of YouTube if I can build it up. So
yeah, I still think you'd have time doing that to make YouTube videos as well. So that's another source of income if you do get a part-time job in YouTube, I guess, and you can do the directing as well. And YouTube also relates to your course, which is good.
Yeah.
So it gives that extra bit of experience for you, doesn't it?
Mm.
But yeah,
well,
just real quick back on topics. So like I said, so many people just jump in with the mindset they're going to make it a full-time job. Oh, and it's just very obvious. It's so off-putting as a viewer when someone's all about the money.
I feel like I started off with when I was like 13, 14 doing it. I think that's kind of what I had a bit. I was like, I just want to get subscribers no matter
same.
What. But then yeah. Like one time I was just like on Xbox with my mates and I was like, it's actually pretty funny. Like I'm gonna enjoy it for the fact of being able to look back at funny clips that I've had with my mates or just things like that.
Yeah, just going through my my share play, watching back over rages and over fails and stuff that I've recorded over the years. It is really good, and especially when you edit all them clips together as well, and it just works. With music in the background, it just works so well. Yeah. It's just satisfying. It's like I've seen people with bloody Amazon wish lists 1K subs, Amazon wishlist in their bio. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You're just ruining it for everyone else.
Thing is, I
Fucking
think
piss take. Sorry for swearing.
that's fine. I think it's them people who they're the type of people who don't have longevity. Like they could get a load of subscribers or a load of views or whatever really quickly because they're aiming for that, but they're just gonna fade straight out. Like they just don't have any solid base. That's what I think anyway.
They're the type of people that will blow up for one video. They'll call fucking Colby at 3 a.m. or something, and they'll get loads of subs from that. And then the rest of the videos, they won't have shit. They'll have subscribers. They'll look like they've sub-botted, basically.
Yeah.
And then they'll end up restarting another channel, and it's the same cycle every single time, man.
There is
same cycle.
You come across YouTubers who have like 1 million subscribers, and they just don't even get like 10k views because they've just rinsed it off just anything they can, just because that's the end goal, really.
Yeah.
There's just no longevity in it.
The worst part is as well, like, half of these channels, the controversial ones that call dead celebrities at 3 a.m, they ruin it for everyone else as well, because the media makes stories about them, they make articles about them people. So people outside of YouTube will just assume that that's what everybody on the site's like. It just ruins it for everybody else.
Yeah. It's a toxic environment, really, but
yeah, okay. It is. It really is.
Right, we touched a little bit on my uni earlier, but I want to go to your uni because you went to uni, didn't you?
I did, yes.
What course did you do at uni?
I did game design.
Oh. Is that something that you wanted to go into at the time, like as a job, or?
Can I be 100% honest? I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no idea. This sounds really bad. I just wanted to go to uni. I wanted to experience it, and I was always quite creative. I did art design. I did really well in it. I used to do a lot of level design on the Far Cry 2 level editor as well, if you've ever tried that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I used to do a lot of that, and I just thought, you know what, that's probably the best fit for me. Just game design. It's a lot harder than you think. It isn't just moving assets and putting them in a certain place. There's a lot to it that I didn't expect doing the course.
Did you complete the course, didn't you? Did you complete it?
Yeah, somehow.
Okay, well, we'll go
somehow got through it without leaving.
We'll go on to a uni story that I kind of want to know a bit more about because I found this really interesting. I want to know about the drunken YouTube banner. The banner you made while you were drunk.
Mate, how far back have you got? You've just watched my fucking old why I started YouTube video, haven't you? You know what? I wanted to recreate that video so bad. I need to recreate it because for shit, that is so outdated now. The drunken banner, right? I was that drunk I can't even remember doing it. I went on a night out. It's like a day after making the channel. Needed some art doing. Just procrastinated it loads. I must have got home off my nut and just done it. I just woke up fully clothed with a banner on my laptop, like just Photoshop opened. Like, what the hell's that?
Was that actually a good banner? Was it?
It was sick, you know. It was sick. It was sick. After the podcast, I'll go back and see if I can find it anywhere. I don't think I'll have it, but I'll see if I can find it for you.
Alright.
It was good, though.
Do you have any other drunken stories from uni, or just anything from uni?
I've got one, but it's not from uni.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's podcast worthy, but I'll. If you want to know about my first ever kiss, it's a good story.
Go ahead.
So this is probably I've actually got two drunken stories. I'll let you choose, okay? Do you want my first kiss or do you want the Manchester story?
Oh, we'll go Manchester story, I reckon.
Alright, okay. You've saved yourself. First kiss one was horrible. So Manchester. I was in my second year of uni at this point, and some of my friends from my hometown were going to go on a trip to Manchester for my mate's birthday. We stayed at his little flat and stuff, and it was great. From 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I was doing vodka shots. So you can see where this is going.
Yep.
Okay, and I was quite a strong drinker back then. I was quite a strong drinker. The strongest out of my whole group by far. Like, I was always the one that was carrying everyone home over my shoulders like a proper man, just helping everybody out, being the security. I was always trusted with that sort of stuff. So I had a lot of faith that I wouldn't be too messed up.
Right.
I was wrong. I was so wrong. I had, and I shit you not, a full bottle of vodka and a quarter of another bottle of vodka before going out.
Oh, before go? I thought you were going to say just in general.
Before going out, right, I know your viewers now are going to be putting the fucking blue cap sign in the comment section, right? It was a slow burner. It was true. It was a slow burner. So I didn't realise how drunk I was until I got to the club. Right? I got another vodka and coke in the club, started drinking it, felt like I was going to throw up, found the bathroom. I've never been to this club in my life. I just was wandering around, staggering everywhere, because it all hit me at once, trying to find the bathrooms. I found it, and I just fell asleep in the cubicle. I don't know what time it was when I woke up, but there was a bouncer that helped me out. He then basically just showed me the way out of the club, made me leave. I was stood at the entrance, checked my phone. It's on 5% battery. I don't know where my friends are at this point, so I have to lose all dignity. Not that I had much anyway, but I had to lose the rest of that dignity. Go up to these two rather attractive girls on the outside, and while walking up to them, I was thinking of a speech in my head. It's like, "Hello, ladies, are you free to just basically ring a taxi for me so I can get home? I don't know the address of this flat that I'm meant to be going to, and I just need a bit of assistance." You know what came out of my mouth, Isaac?
What?
I went to the girls and went, "Oh, I managed to finally, let them know what had happened. So they rang a cab. I had to also ring my friend, with 5% charge left. It was like, "Oh, where are you, mate? We've all gone back to the flat, mate. You've forgotten me, I'm still in the town centre over here, off my nut." It's like, "Oh yeah, we thought you'd pulled or something." You know what? They just fucking left me in Manchester. So I managed to get home. The cab driver charged me 30 quid before even setting off. I got ripped off, but I was that desperate to get home, I just got it out of the cash machine and paid him. And then I got home and they were all like, "Oh, Dan, you made it back." Then, oh yeah, the whole reason that I wanted to get back early as well, because I wanted to watch the Conor McGregor fight. Sat down for it, right? I was proper ready for it. And then I think I just passed out. Apparently, according to Will, I was sat there, and then next minute it looked like I was possessed. My head just rolled back, and I just fell asleep. So I missed the fight as well.
No.
So yeah, that's the Manchester story right there. But yeah.
Sounds interesting. I think everyone's got a couple things like that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I'll take that as a drunken story. Okay, well, what are you doing now? So,
I'm sat here talking
uni.
to you. Oh, right, you mean in general?
I mean in general. So, aside from YouTube and whatnot.
Well, Do you mean like job-wise and,
Yeah.
hobby-wise and all that?
Yeah.
Right, so
All
I'm
that.
currently in furlough, in lockdown. I'm only really going into the gym and the garage, training, doing push-ups and stuff, and editing at the minute. I have a crappy retail job at a fantastic company called Sports Direct, where you can buy the freshest Slazengers on the market. I hate it. Hate the job.
Oh,
I'm
you've